Mm, mm. Did it go down tonight? On my way home, I was in the middle of a live stream, right? Chatting on my Screen Fiend channel. And Lord and behold, a police officer decided to get stupid and do something he should have never done in the face of this world, this earth, this planet. He had no business doing what he just did. He thought in his infinite wisdom it would be an okay idea that he could try me. Because he's the law. He thought that would be a good idea. Kid you not, y'all. That man thought it would be a good idea to come for me. Now, while I was on the stream, I'm watching everything. There's two police officers. They're on one lane. I'm going straight. One car turns and goes to this lane behind me. He actually makes a turn and he's in front of me. So I'm pulling up. He pulls off to the side like he's going to make a turn. And I'm like, okay, he's pulling off to the side. I gets ahead of him and I go to the lane I'm supposed to get in and I make a turn. Then he dips in, right? And darts behind me. I'm like, what the hell? So I start driving, and I'm driving my car, and as I told you, you can drive with your interior light on. That's not a crime. I don't know who told y'all that, but in Illinois, that is not a crime. So I'm driving. I'm doing the limit. Next thing you know, woo, cherries. I'm like, all right, let me end this now. All right, so I end the StreamYard. All right, let me end this. See what this is about. So, he's out the car faster than I've ever seen a police officer get out of the car. He jumps out like immediately. I rolled my window down like, what you pulling me over for? Because I'm really wanting to know what the hell you just pulled me over for. So he says, oh, your back license plate light was out and you made an improper turn. Pulled you over for 2 reasons. I'm like, my light is out in the back where my license plate is. All right, well, back up. I want to see this. Oh, no, sir, I can't let you out the car because the car, you might get hit by a car. I'm like, this is a black road. Ain't no cars out here but you and me. Still, I will be responsible if you get hit by a car. So you got just stay in the car. Like, where's your license and your are you military? I'm like, my family's military. Well, thank them for their service. Like, okay, this is weird. He's like, I'm just gonna go and check it out and just make sure everything's okay. I'm like, all right. And I'm like, this is some weird, you know what? Because I'm like, my light's out. This don't even make sense. Because we're going to get to that. He comes back and says, here, I wrote you a warning. Gives me a warning. And tells me, yeah, you can check your light, you know. Like, once we're done, you can pull over to the side. You can check your light over there. Yeah, here's the warning thing they gave me. Look at this crap. Warning. Oh, I'm keeping this out. Oh, buddy, he in trouble. So, yeah, I got you, buddy. I got you. Please show me his name. Oh, there it is. B. Wheatnick. Okay. Mr. B. Wheatnick. I got you. I'm going to check your whole Wheatnick family. Now, this officer is very young. Tall, about 6'3", baby face. Caucasian cop. So he gives me the warning, gives me my ID. He's gone, right? The night is over. The night would be over. I drive up a little bit, get out of the car, walk behind. My lights working fine. There's no problem with my lights whatsoever. Now I'm pissed. It's because I knew it. I got in the car, spun around, did about 75 miles an hour to catch up with him. Hit the lights, put the brakes on. I pulled him over. I was risking getting myself shot and killed. F it. We gonna go tonight. That's just gonna be. But you ain't finna get away with this one, dog. We gonna have some words tonight. Something finna go down tonight. And I'm ready. Any which way it gonna go, it's finna go. But one thing's for sure. I went all the way back and I pulled him over. He called more cops. He called his supervisor, and it was next thing you know, it's 2-3 cops around me. I'm standing outside the car like, hey, get out the car. I'm telling the cop to get out the car. I'm telling him, get out. Get out your car. He steps out the car, and he was, yeah. And I'm like, come here. You see this Lexus working? Well, it must be faulty. I'm like, nah. He's like, well, if you have a problem, you can talk to my supervisor. She's right here. I'm like, right where? Where's this supervisor? And there's a cop now. Oh, that's our neighborhood cop. He cool. See, the cops around here is cool. See, the problem is we got too many neighboring police officers. That's a police officer that's not even from my neighborhood. What town is this? Oh, yeah. See? That's what I'm saying. It's a whole different police officer system. They don't even know who they dealing with. Because if it was any cop over here, they would have said, hey, leave that one alone. Because they could tell right away that Sino is gone. So I'm surrounded by the cops. Cops in back of me. He's in front of me. So he's like, this is my supervisor right here. She walks right up. And she's like, yes, what's the problem? I said, he pulled me over because he said that my license plate, he's like, that wasn't the only infraction. You made an illegal turn. I'm like, I didn't make an illegal turn. And you know I didn't. That's why you didn't write me the ticket for it. You wrote me a warning for the plate. So that's what we're talking about. You said the light is out. We could see that the light is working fine, perfectly. You wouldn't let me come out, said I was going to get hit by a car. I was the only one out there. So right away, his supervisor, he's like, well, I got my camera I'll start downloading the footage from my car camera and we'll put it up there and we'll see. She's like, yeah, we'll look at the footage and everything and all of that. I was like, and I looked at him and I said, you want to know how I knew you were lying? When you wouldn't let me out the car, that was the first red flag to go see it. And you told me something about I might get hit by a car. Wasn't no other cars out there but us. That was flag 1. Flag 2 is that light would have came on in my car and told me my plates was out. My Mercedes tells me every single thing. I get a beep, I get an alert to tell me if something is out in my car. No light, no service ever came on for the light in the back. So if I got a faulty sensor and I got a light out, there's more than 2-3 different problems happening if that's the case. But it's weird to me that it's not faulty at all. It's working. Just like it was working before I left. It was working when that idiot pulled me over and didn't want me to see it because he was lying. But now he has to pay for his defiance. You're going to pay, Mr. Wheatnick, because if it's true, if that tape tomorrow shows, and he thought that it was going to go good for him. You see that light on by my plate? He's a liar. There's nothing faulty about my light. That light is illuminating. There's nothing wrong with that light. He's a liar. And now, Mr. Wheatnick, you made the wrong mistake with the wrong guy. You did it to the wrong individual. Even though you're trying to say it's only a warning, no, you don't get to give me a warning. You don't warn me because I didn't break the law. And because you wrote this fake ass warning ticket, when that videotape come out tomorrow, and if they don't call me by 6 p.m. tomorrow, all hell is going to break loose on you, Mr. B. Whitney. I don't care if it's just a warning. I'm going to make an example of you. You do not ever stop me for nothing and pull me over on the side of the road. Are you out your mind? Whew. I can go. But I'm telling you something else. You ain't finna do that. They ain't gonna like it. I know right now, they going to look at the tape right now and they gonna go, what you were thinking? I don't know, I could just say my vision was blurred. We gotta show this guy the tape. He wants the tape. He's gonna come back. That guy's gonna be back for the tape. You damn right I'm gonna be back for the tape. You did this to the wrong buddy. Wrong partner. Now, we got a problem. We got a major problem, buddy. Me and you, Mr. Wheatnick. Oh, they can't edit the tape. That's one thing they can't do. That's a felony. That's Mr. Weaknick's job. Now, he might be facing a suspension, but this will teach him. There's certain black people you just can't do this to. But I know that he was thinking, that's a black guy with a Mercedes. Let me see what I can do. Let me see if he's clean. Let me see if I can pull something up I can write him a ticket for. And if not, I'll just give him a warning. You can't play those games with me. No, sir. You picked the wrong black guy. But it's actually, no, you got the right black guy. Because this is God. God wanted me to get your ass, Weaknick. Because you did something and screwed over some brothers and some Latinos and something. You didn't screw somebody over, Weaknick. And now, it was meant for me to take your ass down. And you made the mistake. So this is God's plan. This is the creator. He makes no mistakes. None. Oh, that promotion is finna turn into a nightmare for him. He should have left well enough alone and just did his job. He was thirsty to make a bus. Now he gonna be riding the bus, driving the bus. That's gonna be his new job. He gonna be on traffic duty. Come on. Slow, stop. Because I know your piece of crap town. I frequent it. I drive through it. But don't ever in your effing life. Because I will go to your mayor. I make more money than him. I will go to your mayor and tell him, you're going to write a letter to fire Weaknick. Or this is going to go to the next level. I know your mayor, homie. This is going to be a whole big goddamn thing. And I will take that town apart if I have to. I ain't playing no games. You do not prohibit me. Write me a fake ticket. Oh no. Give me a warning, Weaknick. You gonna write me a warning, Weaknick? Now I'm warning you. You on warning. Because if that tape come out and it showed my light was on the whole time you pulled over, guess what? A suspension you will be having. And I would love for you to try to come take revenge. Get your whole homeboys riled up like, we're going to get something on them. Don't worry. Oh, please come try it. Because I don't do drugs. Y'all can try anything y'all want. Y'all other homeboy tried that before. Do you do any drugs? Kind of smell like, no it don't. I don't smoke, don't do drugs. Nice try though. Like I said, I'm that 1 in 10 million. That's me. You in for trouble. I ain't thinking about no payday. I'm thinking of making him pay. That's my payday. I want to get these dirty cops up off the streets. That's my payday. Right there. I don't need that cops money. But what I do need is them to get up out my way. Follow the law by the book. Oh, they gonna know. The next time they run this plate, they gonna run the hell away. Stay away from him. Oh, you believe me, I will never get pulled over again in that town ever again. See, that's what they do. They did this in one town too. They made a mistake. Almost sent me to West Virginia. I ain't never been to Virginia in my life. I'm like, West Virginia? They had somebody mixed it up in the West Virginia Police Department. Yeah, everybody's got an FBI number if you've been arrested or been to jail for anything, ticket. Got an FBI number. So the FBI numbers somewhere over there was screwed up, and they put my name in, and they had the wrong guy. And they swore to God it was me. And I'm like, well, pull up the mugshot. The mugshot will tell you that. They had to wait till the morning. So they falsely had me sit in a cell, tried to come up with everything. You said you don't smoke. What is this? I said, that's a Habitat of Sweet cigar. But you said you don't smoke. It's not mine. My grandfather smoked those. He drives my car from time to time. I don't smoke. Well, we're going to send it to the lab and see what it comes back. Well, knock yourself out. And when it comes back what it is, please let me know. They didn't, because they knew it came back nothing. They were hoping for drugs. They was hoping I had my breathalyzer. I was going to fail the test. They kept hoping. And it came up short. They impounded my car, everything. And I said, if I get sent to West Virginia, everybody gonna be out of a job. This whole crappy police department is going to shut down in this small town. Trust me, I'm taking it all. Then that morning came, they was like, you free to go, sir. We're so sorry. I'm like, you guys just held me in a cell all night. I got to go to work in the morning, and you guys held me here all night for no reason. You impounded my car. Then told me, well, the police department, that doesn't run with the, that doesn't go sign with the tow truck. That's a whole different company. I'm like, you falsely locked me up, and then you just take my car and impound it? And now you going to tell me I got to pay to get it out? Is that what you telling me right now? The police went over there and got my car. And they was like, no, we got to go get this car. This guy's the wrong guy. Like, are you stupid? They were so scared. Every time I took a step, it was another police sergeant, lieutenant coming up to me. Sir, I just want you to know that was not our department. You know, they're screwed up over there. That's West Virginia. I just want you to know West Virginia made the mistake. It was their department. We're doing our job that we had to follow by the letter. I'm just letting you know that's because they made the mistake at West Virginia. I'm like, don't worry. All y'all asses is going down. You ain't finna. I'm like, but the only reason that saved them, I would have had that whole department shut down. Everyone, the West Virginia, everybody. The only thing that saved them is they didn't send me to West Virginia. If they put me on that bus to go to West Virginia, oh my God, the lawsuit galore. Do you know? Oh yeah, they had the wrong guy. Ain't nothing, I'm telling you, and you ain't never seen an officer shake and scared more than those police officers right there when they found out they had the wrong guy. They were like, oh my God, it's the wrong guy. I was like, where is this photo? And then they had the x-ray, they had the photo that night. But it was like, it wasn't clear enough. Somebody faxed it to him. It came out like a fax. They was like, see, we can't really tell if that's you. I'm like, you out your effing mind. I could slap you. That guy looks nothing like me. This dude's about 280 with a neck like Mike Tyson. What the hell are you talking about? So apparently that guy went crazy. He got my first and last name. Not really my first name. His name is Kevin Davis. And that guy did something in California, a town in California I've never been. So I wasn't even there at the same time. He went ballistic in the bar and they had a warrant out for his arrest because he went ham. Tore everybody up in the bar. No, when he got arrested. It wasn't that he tried to use my identity. He got arrested. These idiots, when they ran it up, they just grabbed my FBI numbers. Just my luck. Trust me, I had those type of days. Like, you guys have no idea. There's a guy whose name is almost identical to mine. We were born on the same day, same year, different county. Our social security number is one number apart. Our driver's license number, one number apart. I know his social security number. I know his driver's license number. I know his address. I know everything about that guy. So you best believe he know everything about me. The DMV had to take my middle initial and my middle name out of my driver's license to keep me and his name apart. Because they used to pull me over. I was pulled over like almost 27 times in 1 month. Because they would run my plates and he got a name. Like, they looking for him. So they would pull me over. And then I got to sit there and spend 20 minutes, 30 minutes explaining the story to a whole nother officer. I'm like, this got to stop. So I had to go to the DMV. I was almost late for a date. I'm on my way to a movie. We finna go see a movie. I get pulled over. They cuff me. I'm in the back. I was mad as hell. I'm like, man, I'm finna take these police officers' badges. So I've been through the BS. Trust me. That's how I know the whole police. I know their whole system. I know their system in and out, how their computers work. Everything. They use a system called the Soundex. So that means every time they pull you over, your name comes up. Your name is not the only one that comes up. They use that Soundex system. And what the Soundex system does, it pulls up any name that's close to your name, so that might be another alias of you. So it brings up other names that's close to your name and close to your file, because that could be you. So even if your record come up clean, the Soundex be like, okay, we got a Marvin Taylor, then there's Maurice Taylor, Marvina Taylor, and it's just start pulling up other names on that Soundex. So they're going to run yours, and even if yours come up clean, they want to run those other ones and ask you about an alias. So we'll know by tomorrow at 6 o'clock. The police lieutenant lady said, she's the supervisor of that officer. She said, I will call you tomorrow. She got my name and she got my number. So she's going to call me tomorrow. She's the supervisor of that police department. So 6 p.m., my time tomorrow, this story will continue. And you'll find out what's going to happen to old Weeznick. Because if that videotape come out and they show Weeznick, then screw. I'm going to demand a copy of that damn tape. And it's going to be in some shit. So